I'm currently signed to Heads Up International Records, which is a division of the Concord label. Releasing my current album called Mind Over Matter, which features Eric Benet and Jeff Lorber and the band that's been touring with me for the last 3 years. So I'm very excited about that. It's been a great relationship. Najee, that's a hard one. I'm just a guy who's been very blessed, very fortunate. Started my career at a young age, coming out of high school, playing with different people. Eventually I went to school. As a youngster, when I was 18, I toured with a group that backed up Miss Black America. So we went all over the world doing that, and then I decided to go to college. So I went to Bronx Community College for a year and studied in the music department. After a year of that, I went to New England Conservatory of Music in Boston, studied up there, played with the big bands, George Russell, Big Bard, Jackie Bard, big band. And then in 1983, I came back to New York and auditioned for Shaka's band, went on tour with her on the Ain't Nobody tour, my brother and I. And then after that, signed my first record deal in '86 and, you know, had many, many successful records since that time. That's who Najee is. The very first sax that I owned, my mother brought home by surprise. I was a kid who loved listening to the sound of saxophone, and she was fond of saxophone players. And I remember as a child, I would bend up curtain rods to imitate, you know, what I heard on the record. I would pretend I was a saxophone player. And then I guess she saw how sincere I was and how much I really loved the instrument. She just brought one home one day. He does his little thing, and then he does his little blop, 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 blop.
We don't do that no more.
We don't do that anymore?
We haven't done it forever.
Jeez.
So we can go. Oh,
let's let them know, because you know how they do.
Okay, but you told at 9 o'clock, 9:10 on the stage.
What do you think?
You hit at 9:15.
Yeah. Lifetime is the first song on Mind Over Matter, which was written by a young keyboard player and a saxophone player by the name of Will Holton. And a keyboard player named Roger Bonner, who's on the road with me now. He's only 18 years old. And it's kind of a neo-soul type element, you know, just something a little fresh and, you know, a little different direction for what people are used to from me. What keeps me going is always the need to just be active. You know, I can't sit idle for long. It's just not my way of doing things. And even when I'm home, I'm still active. You know, I'm always busy doing something. So I think that's what keeps me going. You know, just always trying to find something new to do, something that keeps my juices going. And, you know, I love working with different artists all the time. I love being on the road when I am. I love, you know, doing what I do.
Okay, don't worry about it now.
Okay, just say hello.
hello?
Hello.
What's up? Who's this, Gary? What's going on, man? This is Gary Taylor. That's the famous guy. Man, we've been talking. I mean, I just mentioned the name of these women in my room. Just went crazy, man. They just went crazy. Listen to it. Say everybody say hi together.
Moon Over Carolina, which features Gary Taylor, my good friend. He's, as you know, Gary Taylor is one of the best R&B singers and writers, songwriters. He's written for Anita Baker, he's written for Will Downing, and I was very fortunate to get him at the end of the album to come in and bring a song called Moon Over Carolina.
Outlines the water's edges. I lose myself to romantic thought. Carolina.
Well, you know, writing comes in different ways for me. Sometimes it can come when I'm not thinking about anything. I can hear things. A lot of times I'm a harmonic writer, meaning that I'll sit at the keyboard and work out chord changes and then later on put a melody on top. But what I've been enjoying over the last 3 albums is really collaborations. I really enjoy working with other people who are great writers, and, you know, like working with Eric Benet, he's a great songwriter, and DeMonte Posey, who produced the track. And Jeff Lorber, you know, one of the living legends of jazz at this time. I think it was a pleasure to go to his home in California and sit and write with him. I really do enjoy collaborations now at this stage of my career.
This is what everybody calls a baby saxophone. It's my soprano. And I went and got matching horns, as you can see. And there we have it. Put them together, put them up a little bit, and pray they work when you get on stage. And that's how it's done.
I think probably the most favorite song I have on it is a song called The Journey, which is a very simple song. It's just something that I'm playing alto saxophone on, and you know, it's a slow song, it's a ballad, but it's a very expressive song. You know, I think that's perhaps my favorite on there. You know, it's all said and done. I hope that the mark I left is a positive one. You know, I hope that people remember good things. You know, when you're in this business, you do some good things. Some things are not so good. You know, you make decisions, but it's all learning as you grow. You know, and you make a lot of friends. You make some enemies. Hopefully, they're all friends in the end. And that's really it. You know, I really just hope that when I leave this earth, I've cleared up all my obligations to everyone.